up in Cedar Canyon, and this is where our friend Topher flew off the side of this cliff with his car.
The windows are exploding and my gear is flying out, the skis are going out, and I thought, oh man, this is gonna be bad.
This is roughly where it happened. We're gonna drop down and just start looking for the vehicle.
Sharp snow, so it kind of hurts the face. Oh yeah.
Now we're just gonna start traversing across. Whoa!
That was deeper than I thought.
The only time I've ever gone up that mountain by myself. I usually always had friends or buddies or something. I never skied much by myself, and I was coming down the canyon, and it was a stormy, miserable spring day. It was blowing sideways, and the roads were just black ice. I came around that corner and I thought, boy, this is gonna be bad. I better slow down. I was probably going 20 miles an hour, driving a big yellow refrigerator.
Dude, found it.
Oh.
Boom. I thought it'd be a bit more buried in snow.
And that wind came off of those cliffs and hit that car and just blew me sideways, right sideways on the ice. And I thought, oh man, this is gonna be bad. So I turned the steering wheel as soon as I hit the snow, and face down. As I was going down the cliff, well, I got avalanching that whole hillside with rocks and snow, and everything gave away, and I was gaining speed.
Wow. Now, how many years ago was this?
I think this was in the 80s.
So it's been 40 years,
Yeah.
give or take.
And about halfway down, I said, this isn't gonna end well. So after I'd rolled over on that side, and we were going sideways, I was holding on to everything, and then I came back up on the wheels, and I thought, man, I gotta get out of here. So I hit the door with my shoulder as hard as I could, and the door popped open, and I jumped out and grabbed onto a big pine tree as it was going by, and was hanging onto the pine tree, and then my car continued to the bottom. I hit my head and the rocks and whatnot. I had blood all over my face and arm, and I felt like, but anyway, so I was scrambling up the top as fast as I could, because I said, I'm not gonna die down here. So I got up to the top, and I'm sitting on the edge, and I watched my car go end over end and roll to the left 2 times and back over to the right, and just kept going and going. At the same time, the windows are exploding, and my gear is flying out, the skis are going out, and then tools and just stuff. All of my stuff, I had tons and tons of gear and tools and stuff in that vehicle, and it all came flying out of there, and I thought, man, this is a mess. This is not good.
So what we're gonna do next is we're just gonna go up this, where it fell down, and just kind of see where he came off on the road. I mean, this is crazy. Good thing he jumped out. I mean, just climbing up, there's a lot of different car parts just strewn all over the place.
It's deep enough, you know what I mean? For sure.
And so I was sitting there going, now what do I do? And nobody was going up or down that mountain. It was a really tough day, really bad day out. So I started thinking, well, I better walk home.
Wow. I mean, it's totally crushed.
I'd never even seen anybody, and here comes a car down the canyon. I thought, oh great, get a ride. And I turned and I went like this, and this guy went around me very carefully and never stopped. I don't blame him. I was a mess. I had blood all over me. I'm sure he was going, what the heck?
Okay, there's Topher's VW, and we were walking in car parts right now, buried under the snow.
What is this?
So I kept walking, and a kid came up the canyon, and he comically said, so what are you doing? And I said, oh, I wrecked my car. And he goes, well, where is it? I go, it's at the bottom of the cliffs there. And he goes, oh, well, you need a ride? I said, yeah, I kind of need a ride.
I think it's just the bag that the tarp, or like a tarp that the lumber was in. So this is where he came down. This must be part of it.
Yeah, it's a grind. It doesn't
Oh.
help by being so bundled up.
Yeah, it doesn't. Almost at the top here. Oh, really steep. Whoa! We made it. Oh, we made it to the top of where the car went down. So it's hard for you guys to tell right now, but you know, like how big of a drop this is. But you know, you're flying down that road. Whew. And he just went right down there.
I would hate to be in that situation. It is legitimately a miracle he's even alive.
We survived today's expedition. It wasn't anything too crazy, just, you know, short hike through a lot of snow and trees. Now guys, Topher is such a legend. We're gonna have more stories about Topher here soon.
Yeah, it was a great thing to survive, you know, and it's kind of novel to see the old bus